DOTE.
Welcome. This is the advanced tutorial on how to play back audio in DOTE. If you have not yet watched the basic tutorial, we recommend that you go back and watch this tutorial before you engage with the more advanced ways of playing back video in DOTE. Now the first thing I want to show you is the possibility to scrub the timeline and also do that with a live update of the video feed down below. So if I drag my play hit and move that around, you will see that the video is automatically updating below. So I can look at specific moments that I want to go through in a specific way, in a very nice and easy way. So it could be that I was interested in a gesture or movement that I wanted to play back without any audio playing it at that moment in time. So that is as a possibility to scrub around using the play hit in the waveform. And you can also see that the transcript is automatically updating on my right side. Good. So another important thing that we're very proud of in terms of DOTE is the possibility to play and return to the starting point. So I can do that in two ways, and first I will show you how to use the transportation menu to play back and return to start. So just next to our ordinary play, where we have to then rewind in order to go back to the same spot, you will have the play and return to start. So if I hit that, you will see that the blue marker is also appearing. So I have my orange playhead and then the blue marker. And if I click it again, it will return to the beginning where I started. So this is a nice way of playing the audiovisual data when you're transcribing for different purposes. So we play and then it returns to the beginning of this period. So another way to do this is to use the shortcuts, which I also recommend that you go back and then listen to our previous tutorial on the basic functions of playing back video in DOTE. You can also learn quite a lot from using the shortcuts in that video. So when we want to play and return to start, we can use Control, Alt and Space. So now you can see that DOTE is picking up that particular segment, and now we can start playing that. So by doing that, you can easily loop a segment, and you can now see that I have enabled loop mode. If I disable that or toggle that off, you will see that it is only playing until the end, but it's still marked as a segment. And if I hit Control and Space, it will play that manually. So I can manually start this particular segment again and again and again. Or I could go back to loop mode and just hit Control Enter, Control Space, and then it will run that segment again and again and again. So if I want to clear that segment, I can hit again Control, Alt and Space 2 times, and then we will have a clean slate to work with in the waveform. Another way to mark up and start looping a particular segment is to hold down Shift and then drag the mouse in your waveform area, and by doing that you can also single out areas that you want to. You can also you can go forward in time, but you can also move back. So you can mark different segments. So if I now hit Control and Space, then we will play that segment. So that's another way of engaging in loop mode. I can of course also disable loop mode, and then I will have to start it manually like this. But we will just return to loop mode. And I will pause that. And then I will clear this segment, Control, Alt and Space. Now another nice thing that we have developed is that you can actually use your sync code as a way of singling out a segment in the waveform. So now I have marked and point it at one sync code, and if I now hold down Shift and then click on another sync code, then you see that DOTE is making this into a segment, and now I can play that particular segment.
Lige meget hvad, så skal den blå og den blå på der og der. Lige meget hvad, så skal den blå og den blå på der og der.
Yes. Also, I want to say that when you do this, you will also see that the sync codes are also shown in the transcript area. So not only are you able to see the different sync codes that you have used up in the waveform area, but you can also see it in the transcript area. So I'll just do like this, and then you will see that it is marking them in the transcript area as well. So this was about the more advanced ways of playing back video in DOTE. We hope that this will support your transcription endeavor, and stay tuned for more tutorials.